Hello, welcome to the Saturday Stitch-uation. It is February 8th, 2025. This is a weekly video where I give updates and recaps. We talk about things related to quilting. It is not a tutorial, it is not a sale, it is just let's talk. So that's what this is. Sometimes it ends up as a video. It used to always be a video and now it's turned into a live, and I kind of like the live format. So hopefully we'll get some people to join. This video does not have a scheduled time when it comes out, so it's just up to people to find out when I go live. So right now, I'm going to wait a little bit, see if we get some people to join us. But like I said, typically this is not a live video, although it's turning into that. I mention that every week, but it really is turning into that. I think I'm going to leave it live. So a lot of you are catching this on the rerun, on the replay. So let me tell you what is going on and all the fun things we're doing. So we are having a contest on my Facebook group page. And with that, you need this 5-yard quilt book. Hi, Maria, Joanne, and Andrea. Oh, I need to change my chat. Hold on just a minute. There we go. Now I see everybody. So we're doing a contest on my Facebook group page. You can get to it by going to softsquares.com, scrolling to the bottom of the main page, and then there's a link for the group page. It's probably the easiest way to get there. But we're doing a contest. If you make a quilt out of this book, and all you have to do is make the quilt top and post it to the page by the end of February, you can do multiple. You can do as many as you want. Each quilt top gets you an entry. The winner is going to get a layer cake, and then the layer cake is going to be used for next month's contest. So there's a hint on that one, and we'll tell you more about that. Hi, Sherry and Joyce. So this is what Jeannie, who's our Facebook group moderator, who's overseeing this contest, this is what she made out of that book, and she's posted a picture. Isn't that beautiful? She used the fabric line Love Blooms, which I have here in stock. So if you like that, just let me know, or well, actually go to the website, it's on there. But that is so pretty. So this is what she has done. She did finish her quilt. You guys do not have to finish it to get credit. So just post your tops. If you finish it, great. But we want to see your tops. And we know not everyone can get them quilted by the end of the month. So we're not so worried about that part, but we want to see what you come up with, because this is a new book and it is super cool. I have them back in stock now. So if you guys need this, I have it. How's everybody doing today? It's kind of warm here, kind of cool. I'm in the garage and I all of a sudden got cold. And as you can tell, I'm not really dressed for being out here in the cool, but hi, Annette. Let's see. I don't have my phone with me. I was going to see what the temperature was. I have no idea what the temperature is today, but it has been in the high 50s, low 60s here. Crazy. Really weird for February in Utah, but that's how we've been. I don't know if it's out in the UK. I really don't know. It just got released a couple weeks ago. You being in the UK, go to fabriccafe.com and you can order the book directly from them. That might be the best way to get it if you can't find a local store. Okay, Carol? All right, so thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting my channel and helping me to grow. Thank you to all those who subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please do. I sure appreciate it. Also, like and comment on my videos. It really helps me out. So I did a video that just posted on, hi, Deborah and Joyce. Yes, it is crazy weather. Anyway, I just did a video that posted Friday. I guess that was yesterday. I posted it before I went to bed Thursday night, so to me it was still Thursday. Anyway, it was on making a clock. We put clocks in the advent boxes last year, and I'm now working with a woodworker who can make templates for us. And so going forward, the clocks are available on our website, but he's going to help us make different faces. So if you got a clock and you want it with numbers, those are available to purchase the upgraded number faceplate. I like it plain, but that's just me. But also not everyone does. So now we have that option. But the kits are for sale on our website. But because I'm working with this guy, he wanted to learn how to quilt. He actually approached me first asking if I would teach him how to quilt. And then we found out that I need him for other things. So we have a great partnership. And if you guys saw that video, you have to tell me what you think about it. I thought it was fun. And if you haven't seen it, go back and see it. I just posted it on Friday. It's with a guy named Jared. He is a woodworker and he makes a lot of templates for routing and cutting of wood. And his mother saw some of the things he was doing and said, that looks a lot like what quilters use. And that's kind of how the connection happened. And I showed him how to quilt. We made a quilt block. So that was his introduction to quilting, was making the 9x9 block that goes into the quilt. So it was a perfect project for him. And that was a lot of fun. He did do a great job. He really did, Maria. He very you could tell he is a perfectionist and he's very good with details. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we did that, but I used these in the video with him. And I now have my own templates. Look, they have my logo on it. Can you see the Soft Squares logo? I'm so excited. This is slightly different than what we showed in the video. These are thinner. He made them out of thicker acrylic. And I said, we really don't need it that thick. So he is making these for us. There's 7 hearts here, all different sizes. It says the size of the heart. They start at 5 inches and go all the way up to 1 inch. But there's some 1/2 inches in there. So there's 7 of these. They come on a ring. We sell these for $28. I don't know if they're on our website just yet, but we will be. You can reach out to us at any time till we get them on there. But this is one of the things that he's making for us. And so it has these squirks on here, which make it really nice if you need them. Otherwise, it just looks really pretty. But this is exciting. So this is one of the things that he is doing for us. And you guys can get your hands on these too. So for $28, that's a really good deal for 7 pieces. Again, we have 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5, and 1. And the proportions to this are exactly the proportions that you see on a playing card. So that's where he got his shape from. So they're not square. And so the width that he's giving you of 6 inches is top to bottom. I think they're wider side to side. So let me just look at this on the measure thing. Let's see here. 6 inches. No, sorry, it's not 6, it's 5. I knew I was off. Let me take it off my ring here where I can get it flat. That's another cool thing is you guys can keep them all together. All right, so this one that's 5 inches is 5 3/4 wide and 5 top to bottom. So the number that's on here is actually the top to bottom, and then they're a little wider because again the proportions are coming from what you would see on a playing card. And he actually has all the different shapes of the others. We just aren't using them, but we can get our hands on them. So anyway, all right, who else popped in here? Or okay, it was yeah. Anyway, so with him, he got to do applique using the hearts to trace. And we are having him make some templates for us and some rulers and things to try to keep prices down because he is very exact and he uses a computer model he's actually a computer programmer, so he's very precise. He uses a computer program to get things exactly where it needs to be as far as the marking and the scoring. So these are accurate. These are very accurate. And so he's going to help us get some templates that are a little more affordable, but very accurate. Okay, what that means for the proportions of the playing card is it's not square. That's all it means. Is it's not the same up. It's not a square box. They're a little wider. And if you were to look at a playing card and just blow it up, the heart that's on it, you get this. That's what that means. And I hope that made sense. Hi, Lynn. All right. All right, so what else have I got? Oh, we got some new fabric yesterday. Marlon does majority of my entering online. We still have some other help, but it's mostly Marlon. So he hasn't got to this yet. We might actually pass this on to someone else to help us. So we're going to see. But look at this. I just got this new line in. It's called Dazzle Dots 2. I've got you guys kind of in the shadow place. And these are square square dots and round dots. And so it's all this whole line. There's 20 pieces of it, and there's square dots and round dots. It's called Dazzle Dot 2, and I don't think it's on the website yet. My goal is to get it on there by the end of the day. So this is really, really cool. This is a Benertex. Yeah, here's a better picture of it up close. Just super cute dots with the squares and the dots. So this is brand new, just got it in. And I just got notification that the Halloween fabric that I ordered through Moda is shipping. And there's a whole bunch of boxes coming. So I ordered, as soon as it comes in, we'll talk about it. But I want to let you guys know it's on its way. Home Sweet Haunt, that line is coming in. I got not the whole entire line, but I have like 2/3 of it coming, and really, really fun line. And then the patterns that were the Halloween patterns that were part of that release just came in, and so any of you that had them on back order, they just went out. So they're getting listed on the website too. So I'm kind of getting ahead of myself by telling you what there is, even though it's not available. So let's see. Hi, Barb. Barb, please check your email. Oh, sorry, not you. Not you. It was not you. Never mind. You don't have to worry about anything. Let's see. Annette, that's funny. It means that you can turn them upside down and use them for the spade by adding a trapezoid stem. Probably is. I never looked at that really close. Are those the exact same thing? Anyway. Okay, so again, these are what Jared was using, except we now have our own set, and there's more, and they're a little thinner, easier to work with. He had a 1/4 of an inch, and we use an 1/8 of an inch. So the 1/4 of an inch is great if you're trying to use like machine long arming, where you need, because the foot is taller. We don't actually, probably will not be using these to actually be sewing with, and so we just need to trace, and so that's what that is. 2 templates for the price of 1. We should talk about that. Barbie, you do not need to check your email from me. I was thinking wrong person, so I'm so sorry. So good news is you're good. Okay, we have our contest. I mentioned that a minute ago, but don't forget, this runs to the end of the month on the Facebook group. Also, the Facebook swap group, which is a separate group. And again, you can get to that through my Facebook or my website. Easiest is just go to the bottom, and it has different links for the 2 different groups. The swap is started. We took November and December off, but this started back up. You always have between the 1st and the 10th to sign up, and this month's theme is flowers. So go in and sign up by the 10th, and then I will let you guys know who's participating and who you need to ship stuff to. But that is completely separate. That's why it's its own thing. Now that is part of a swap and donate group, and I didn't bring it. I totally forgot. Okay, so if you guys go to that page, I want everyone just to check it out, because there is a school, a university that has posted that they need help. They need some donations. I printed their information, but I didn't bring it with me. So let me see if I can actually get to it while we're here on the live. But on there, you can see that there's a school that they have what's called a fabric pantry, and they're asking for donations. And since they take walk-ins and we're mostly not near them, I asked them to tell us how we can get stuff to them. And so I'm looking up their address real fast. It is, hold on, oh, there we go. Okay, so they have a fabric pantry. This is at Rockwell Hall at Kent State University, and they have sent me, sorry guys, I'm trying to find I thought they posted it in here. There we go. Okay, their address is 515 Hilltop Drive, Kent, Ohio. 44242. I will put that in the description for this video, but it is also one of the comments on the swap and group page where they've posted there's like a big picture in there. It's in there. So I will put that in here on the swap, the donation on here, and it is for the Fabric Pantry at Kent University. And it says you can word of mouth or other donors if you're interested in contributing in a different way. They do take monetary donations. These donations for workshop or an education. We are releasing a scholarship this year. If you'd like any more information, please free to ask or DM us. So that's what their comment was on our Facebook page for Swap. And I'm going to actually post the address here. So that's Kent University. Fabric Pantry. There. Okay, I'll put that in the chat too. All right, so hopefully that is something that we can do. Hi, Pat. You probably figured out this is where I am now. We were chatting a minute ago. I had to come over here. Speaking of, Pat is going to help me make some of these samples that you see up here, the Patchabilities samples. You can barely see them. But Monday, I'm going to have a bunch of Patchabilities kits for you. So they're not on our website yet. They are. Everything's just working its way there slowly. But right now, we're going to do a bunch of them on Monday. But Pat's offered to help with some of my samples on that, and I appreciate that, Pat. Thank you so much. So we'll pick up our conversation after this. So, but speaking of Pat, she's the one who does the Quilts of Valor in Michigan that we help with. So anyone that wants to contribute, the address for her chapter is in all of my video descriptions. You can send anything that you think she could use. She could use supplies. She can use fabric. She can use quilts. She can use quilt tops. She can use quilt blocks. Probably anything else, batting, things like that. So we have okay, softsquares.com, which is our website, has a wish option. So everybody can go in and make a wish list. There is one set up for the Quilts of Valor group. So you could go in there and see what she has put on there, that things she specifically wanted. And this goes for her or anybody else with a wish list. We will send that stuff directly to the person that's created the list, or to you if you're buying it for somebody and you want to give it to them directly. But if you order stuff for the Quilts of Valor group, we will send it directly to Pat. And right now we have 2-yard cuts of 108 fabric on sale for $36. And so there is a discount, and it is 108, and it's a patriotic fabric. And so we send her a full bolt, and then we're selling 2 yards at a time. It takes 2 yards to complete a quilt. So that goes to Pat. So that's what that is. And then you get a tax deduction for contributing. So she wanted me to let you guys know that she just got the thank you letters out, and all those who contributed last year towards the end of the year, those letters have been sent out. So you should have your tax information if you're using it as a tax deduction, because it is tax deductible. So those are recently mailed. Okay. What else have I got to talk about? I just released the mystery quilt last Saturday. The mystery quilt will ship the 1st of January. Oh my goodness. Never mind. We're not going to, I don't know why I said that. 1st of April. Hello. 1st of April. And you have 7 fabric choices. You have 2 sizes. So it's going to run just like it did last year, where you're going to get your fabric for the front, the back, the background. You'll get your binding fabric. You will get a spool of thread. You'll get all the clues to make the quilt in clue form, which will be in individually sealed envelopes. You work at your own pace. There will be a Facebook group page. We'll probably use the same group that we had before. So we'll just, if you join, you're working on the quilt. So just know there's a community to help. We are going to release the quilt, just so you know what it looks like, on June 15th. So you'll have basically 2 months to work on it. If you don't want to work on it that quickly or don't get it done that quickly, don't stress. Just know that the quilt will be visible as of June 15th. So we're giving you guys a timeline, where last time I didn't do that. You are also going to get a template that goes with the quilt, and you have 2 sizes. So the way this works is you have a quilt that is I don't have any of this paper work with me today. I kind of forgot. It's going to be the center of the quilt. It's going to be a normal size large throw quilt, and I'm going to have to look it up because I seriously forgotten. But you have the ability to enlarge it by adding borders. So if you want to enlarge it, I will actually send you coordinating fabric that goes with your what you've picked to do the borders, as well as a larger backing piece. So if you want it to be bigger, you have to add the listing and then go get the border kit. And again, the border kit includes extra fabric for the backing, so it will cover the whole thing. Pat says, if you don't get a letter, get a hold of her. I have 12 more yards to sell from the last bolt. Actually, we have sold 3 more, 2 or 3 more, 2 more yards. But yeah, we're working to sell that bolt, so we're helping them out for sure. But yes, there's a few more groups that can add to that bolt. If that makes sense to people. All right, so the mystery quilt, again, it just came out. As soon as they're gone, they're gone. And there's 7 different options. One of the options is going fast. And so you can order more than one. You always can, but it's a really good deal. So again, just know you can expand it to be larger and you get all the fabric all at once. And again, that includes your backing fabric. Okay, so what else have I got to talk about? Advent payments, if any of you guys are having a question on how that works, it will work. It does work different than it did last year. Marlon was trying to keep track of everything, my husband, on a spreadsheet, and he was doing it, but it became quite confusing, and a lot of you had a lot of questions too. So this year we're trying to make it easier, where everybody who decides they want to make payments, once they make their deposit, he will set up a special custom order for you. And then there is a section just for the Advent boxes. It's not under the custom order section. We don't want anyone to get confused. It's its own section. So if you go under shop now and scroll to the bottom, it's like one of the last things that shows up, and you'll see the AB and it will say payments. And so he will set you up with your own listing, and it will have the number of payments that you need to make. It will take your balance and he'll divide it. And so you just need to make as many payments as you want when you want. And you can see yourself how many you have left. You can always reach out to him, which is Mr. Fixit at softsquares.com, for clarification. And we do know that sometimes you're being charged shipping. We are taking all that into account. The final result for the boxes is going to include the shipping costs. Our software is not user-friendly for what we're trying to do, so we're having to adapt. So if it charges you shipping, it's okay. It's all going to go lumped into your payments and then divided, and then $25 of the B box is going to be shipping in the end, and 15 of that for the A box. So hopefully that makes sense. Don't worry about if it charges you. However, we are giving you a coupon code that you can use when you go to make your payments, and that is in your find your payment by looking for your initials and your zip code. That way there's some anonymity there. We now have our website sorted, where before we didn't realize this. Things are alphabetical now. So if you have, like under custom orders, if you have a couple different weeks of stuff that you haven't paid, both of your orders will show up together. The same will be for the payments on the Advent box. You'll find the A at the beginning of the list and T towards the end, where before it was a little mixed up. It was based off of how it was entered, and that's not going to happen anymore. We didn't realize it was doing that. So it should be easier to find your stuff. It's all alphabetical everywhere. So again, Mr. Fixer, if you have questions, and if you're just now making a deposit, just know it takes him a little bit to get that set up, but he'll email you. He will email you with that and let you know what's going on. So don't forget the contest. You're going to get a layer cake. The winner will be announced at the end of the month. Jeannie is overseeing that contest, but you do need this. Oops. You do need this. So if you don't have it, I do have it. And oh, last Monday we did a sale. You can still see we're putting orders together. It's a mess. By the way, everyone who placed an order so far, they all shipped. So you should be getting stuff really fast. Anyway, this is all $5 fabric. So depending on what's available, you go back to watch the video on Monday and you can still place orders. We still have a lot to fill. So what you see here is not necessarily available. It might be, and there's a lot more stacked over there. So the point is every Monday sale, we honor the price through Sunday. So you still have today and tomorrow to view that video and let us know if there's something in there that you want, and based off of it's available, then you get it. You get it for that price. And everything was just $5 last week. Sorry, week. You know, it is not the same. All right. Is there anything you guys want to see or do or talk about? I'm pretty much done with all my little chit chat here, other than don't forget to sign up for the swap. So you have till the 10th. So you have till Monday night to sign up for that swap if you want it. But is there anything specific you guys want to or need to talk about? Otherwise, I'm just going to call this good. So this was a fun little chat. It was good to have you guys here. Who does Mr. Fix-It want to win the Super Bowl? Oh, you know, he's not here right now. That's a good question. Guess where he's at? He's at some sporting event. That's what he does. He's off. I think wrestling is going on right now, and basketball. I'm not sure, but he took a whole bunch of boxes and mailed them off today on his way to his game. So we don't even have any orders right now to process, which is like lovely. I've got two new girl. I have one new girl, and this week I've had both girls working. So I had two girls working, and it made such a big difference because my physical therapy, I'm making improvements, but I'm still not supposed to be weight bearing for another week. Ugh, so hard. So struggling. You just picked up your Patchabilities pattern from the mail. Awesome. I just got a bunch of new ones I'm going to show you guys on Monday. I got some spring ones and Easter. I have a St. Patrick's Day one, so I'm going to show you guys that one on Monday. But I do have access to all of her patterns. So if you wanted to go to patchabilities.com to see what all of her patterns are, if you don't see something that we have shown you, we will order it in. I have a relationship with her to send them to me. And so we are going to eventually get our website up where those things are listed. Again, it's just one of those things that's not there yet, but I have a ton of her patterns, and anything you want, I can get for you. But Monday, we're going to show you a bunch of ones I haven't shown you before. Hi, Starla. Welcome to the Saturday Stitch-uation impromptu video. Yes, there is a cute. So hold on. Let me find it. I just found it, Pat, after we were talking, but we're not going to do a sample of this because I don't feel there's enough time. But this is the Shamrock kit, or Shamrock in It is what it's called. I want to take it out of the plastic so that the reflection's not so bad. So it has 5 projects. So this is a big shamrock right here. It's really dark, but it's a dome, and it comes on it has this metal plate. It has a small hanger, has a table runner, has another table topper, and then these are mitts or coasters. So here's the picture of the coasters. It is really quite dark. So sorry, I don't have the best lighting today. But look how big this is. There's so much in here because there's 5 projects. So we will have this Monday. We'll talk about this on Monday. I also am going to show you what this frame is that this is on, because it is not like the normal frames, and it is something that you will have to buy separately. So I want to show you what that is, and we'll go through all of that on Monday. But yes, this is so cute. She has a whole series on gnomes. She has a Valentine one, which I don't think we got because didn't have a ton of time, because Valentine's is next week. Can you believe it? It's in 6 days. Anyway, but it's cute. So there's that one. And again, we're going to look more closely at that on Monday. So those of you who don't know, Monday we do a live sale every Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain. And so we are here, and I say we because Mr. Fix-It's usually here with me. So it's a little bit of a chaotic hot mess, but we try to have fun. Thanks, Starla. Yeah, please give me a thumbs up. Help me with the algorithm. We have found some new people, and it's awesome. We love to get the newbies in here and seeing what it's all about. I do try to do things a little bit differently, but hopefully it's fun and you guys all enjoy what we're doing. And if we can show you anything, let me know. But definitely like it when we have new people stumble across us. So All right, and Starla, you're new in the conversation, but I mentioned that we have the mystery quilt posted now. So you get 7 colorways and 2 sizes. So Soft Squares has that listed. So that's in there. They ship the 1st of April. So it's not as much time this year to sign up for them as there was last year, but honestly, I think it's plenty. And we're not going to do another one throughout this year. This is the only one we're doing this year. You'd like to see me do another panel quilt? I have something up my sleeve for that. So yes, Leanna and I are going to do something with quilts. I bet that surprises all of you, right? Yeah, we're going to do something. We haven't started it yet, but we've been talking. So yes, there will be more. And then I do have some. Starlet. I do have a couple videos that show panels in them. You'd have to go back and look. And I'm trying to think. I actually have a panel that I had done on one of my live sales that I ended up with one of the panels that's so cute that I'm just dying to sit and sew. And so I might actually maybe even just turn my camera on and start sewing and put that together today, because I've been sewing, but I have a hard time editing the videos. It seems to take forever. Like the video I just posted on Friday took 6 hours to edit, and it's part of it is just me, but it's like it takes forever to do the project and then to edit it and to get it out. And sometimes it's easier just to turn the camera on, and sometimes I don't feel like sharing what I'm doing. Not that I don't want to share it, it's just I don't need to be on display. I don't need to be doing everything on the camera. So, but it is a lot easier just to turn the camera on and just work. And I might actually do that for a little bit. And I'm thinking of working on a panel quilt. So I don't know if that makes you happy or not, but I don't think I'll finish it today. But I do think if I go live, I will be working on a panel quilt. Covered bridges in the fall. Okay, is that a panel? I don't have that one. I don't know about that one. Annette, who does that one? Anyway, yeah, so I think that's it for today. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for joining me. And again, I might pop on and I'll just be doing some sewing, and maybe there'll be some chat going on, but I'm just gonna turn the camera on and just kind of let it go while I'm working and see how that goes. If I go on at all today. Otherwise, for sure, I will be on Monday. And that says that fabric comes out in August. Tara Reid, I'll make a note of that. Do you want me to get it? Is that one of those things you're asking me about? Because if you guys want me to track things down, I will do my best. And if this is one of those you just want to know about it, that's fine. But if you want me to track it down, I will also do my best. Write this down. Tara Reid is called Covered Bridges. In fall, ? Because we're not 100% sure, but I will figure that out. And Covered Bridges might be when it's releasing in the fall, right? It's a panel quilt kit. Okay. Well, and I will see what I can find about that. It might take me a little bit to get an answer for you, but I'll look into it. Yeah, if it's something that you guys want, I would love to order stuff for you guys, because, you know, what better way to get things than you guys tell me what you want. So, yeah. Speaking of those of you that are new, this new line just showed up in my stock here by Benartex. It's called Dazzle Dot 2, and look how cute it is. It has squares and circles. There's 20 pieces, and it's not on the website, but should be by the end of the day. So that is coming. Your students can cut for me. Oh yes. Yeah, that is a good thing to have it come kitted for you. Then you have less you have to figure out. How are you doing, Annette, by the way? I think most of you might know this, but if you don't, Annette had some physical setbacks this last year. She got tackled, literally tackled on a football field when she was standing on the sideline. So she has got some things. She's had some major surgery. So she has got some things. She's had some major surgeries and limited on her stuff. And I'm able to move. I didn't have an injury. I can't even imagine if you had like if I had a true injury. I mean, this is bad enough to recover from, but you've got lots of things. So I wish you luck with that. I'm still struggling. I'm getting stronger, and I can actually sit and sew, and I can cut short things with my rotary cutter. The scissors thing is kind of hard, and anything like the full width of the fabric, not good, because then I'm stretching and extending and putting pressure. So I'm limited, but I can only imagine how frustrated you are. Lucky to have the arm still attached to your body. Oh my gosh. Yeah. If you need anything, Annette, you just reach out to us, because as a quilting community and softsquares, we want to help you. So if you need something and we can't help, let us know, please. So Annette, Pat's asking where you live, and also I don't think I know that either. Cotton cut, yes, cotton cuts. Their kits come pre-cut, so that is really awesome that way. Annette, what state are you in? I don't remember. Michigan. Pat's in Michigan too. You guys should you should get together and have a play date. Anyway, you guys could swap information. That might actually be really helpful for both of you, right? Anyway, I'm going to put the information for the Fabric Pantry at Kent University in Ohio in the description here. I did put the address in. So is Barb. Yay, Barb! There's a lot of you in the Midwest. There's a lot of you in Michigan and Illinois, really close to each other. I totally understand, Annette. I was doing a lot of one-handed typing for a long time. Totally get it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you Monday, if not this afternoon. And there's Teresa. We need to have a yeah. There's all kinds of things we need to do. We need to get little get-togethers for those of us in the same area. Speaking of, I'll be in Phoenix in 2 weeks, so we're still going to have a gathering for anyone that wants to come and join us there. So anyway, we'll talk on Monday. Have a great day. Bye, guys.